I don't know about you guys, but recently I've been seeing a lot of people making videos talking about this whole bubble we're in Pokemon right now. The market's gonna crash soon. Guys, sell out of everything. Everything's too expensive. This can't sustain for any longer. Just sell out. This is too risky. Something's gonna happen, right? I've been seeing so many of these types of videos being made, especially from some of these YouTubers. I'm not gonna call them out, but if you know, you know. It's like I don't know why people are so just attracted to negativity, especially in times that we are in right now. It's like I think people are just trying to be different and try to say something to try to calm people down or to try to, I don't really know. Because if you really see what type of sets and the direction Pokemon is going in the future here, why are we even talking about market crashes anytime soon? Why are we even talking about this? Like, it's most likely not going to happen. So, I'm saying this because just from what I'm looking at, based on the set releases in the future, it doesn't look like this market is going to crash anytime soon. And when we talk about crashing, you know, it's a little bit harder to predict, I think, with, this sort of, I guess boom we're in right now. Because back in 2021, you could have predicted a huge crash was going to happen, right? You could have predicted that, there was going to be a huge drop off of people that were, got into Pokemon and were going to get out of it. Like, you could have predicted that, right? Because the reason why that whole boom even started was because of, what was going on in the world in, 2020, 2021. Everybody knows, right? Like, that was predictable, that crash. But this is a little bit different because the reason why Pokemon has boomed is because, in my opinion, the new sets that have been coming out have been extremely good, right? You have the TCG Pocket app, right? You have that going on. And you have just, I guess, some of these sets like 151 that over time just brought a lot of people back. So you have all these factors that aren't related to some sort of thing going on in the world. It's literally Pokemon itself is getting popular because it's doing good things. So this whole crash talk, when you really think about all these, people saying it, it's like, why are we even talking about this right now? Because I'm looking like a year into the future. I don't see it happening in a few months from now. So why are we bringing this up? I don't know why people are so attracted to talking about crashes and stuff. Like I said, I think it's just cool to talk about it because we're in times where prices for these new products are expensive and there's a lot of drama right now. So people like to talk about these things. But I'm not really seeing it. Because, I'm going to just show you guys some of the sets that are going to come out in the future. And you tell me if you really think the market is going to crash anytime soon. Journey Together. So this set is going to be released here very shortly. We're now just under 2 months away from this set being officially released. Booster boxes are already pre-selling for $190, which is above MSRP. It's possible this will also, drop on release. I'm pretty sure this will probably, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find this at MSRP on release and maybe even cheaper. I think this is sort of inflated right now, but still, the fact that you can see the sales volume, guys, the fact that this is selling pretty, frequently here for this price, I mean, it shows you something. People are willing to pay this money for this set that's going to come here soon because we know what cards in there. People are excited for it, and people are actually willing to shell out the money and pay over MSRP for Journey Together. Even though, there is some sort of, debate, I guess, with this set, if it's going to be a flop or not. I've made videos about it. I personally think it's a decent set, but definitely I feel like it is one where some people that are going extremely heavy into might get a little bit burned, especially if you're paying some of these high prices. But Journey Together, still a good set. I think it'll perform, well, especially in a market like this. So this is just, one set we have coming in the future that I see just is going to continue this whole market we're in because, there are a lot of people that are saying this is kind of, an overhyped thing and it's not that great, but there's also a lot of people that do like this set. So I think this is a, set that, I think will just continue this hype. I think people will like this set when it comes out, even though there are people that don't really care for it. But other than, Journey Together, which is the next set that's going to come out, Team Rocket. This is coming out in May. This is going to be a huge one, I think. I think it's going to be a lot, bigger of a set and a lot more talked about than, Journey Together. I mean, it is even more talked about than Journey Together as of right now. But this is being released pretty much in the like pretty much dead center in the middle of the year. So I think this is just going to increase the popularity of Pokemon even more. I think it actually may draw even more people back into Pokemon. People, that collected Pokemon back then. Maybe some of the people that collected Pokemon in the early stages. I think 151 did bring some of those people back because of the set name. 151 is like the first gen of Pokemon, whatever. Team Rocket, Team Rocket, the original one came out early on. Some of the people that maybe now are hearing about Pokemon again because it is popular, guys. Pokemon is in mainstream news now. When this set comes out, people were talking about Prismatic like crazy, right? And that's an Eevee set, guys. A nostalgic set, like a Team Rocket type of set, and it literally has it in the name. I think this is just going to continue things, and this is in the middle of the year. And then after that, we have a black and white set that's going to be coming out, in the future here too. Like once again, this is like a few generations back. Probably you're gonna bring some people back in, right? Then we have something that a lot of people maybe aren't even thinking about: the 30th anniversary. This is gonna be coming out. People are, I guess, guessing. I don't know if there's 100% confirmation, but it looks like it's probably gonna be released in 2026. So in about a year from now. So this one obviously is a little bit more time than all these other sets because Team Rocket, Black and White set, they're probably coming out. I don't know about the Black and White set, but all these other sets are coming in the next few months. Black and White set probably, I would guess, maybe at the end of the year or something like that, right? And then we have this 30th anniversary set or whatever that's going to probably come here in about a year from now. And we see all these anniversary sets. Generations, obviously that was during like X and Y and stuff, that was a little bit different time, but we see Celebrations, how many people really like that set, how hyped up it was. Obviously it came out in the whole hype thing too, but anniversary sets tend to do pretty well, as we've seen. Tends to be talked about a lot. People come back to the hobby because of these anniversary things. And with all these great sets coming out here this year, and you have an anniversary set that's probably going to come out early, next year. Why are we talking about crashes? Are we just trying to be negative, just to be different? Because, we can do that. I get, getting views and people like doing that sort of thing. I mean, I understand it. But why talk about crashes, guys? Like, I really haven't been talking about market crash or anything because it's honestly, in my opinion, kind of dumb to talk about market crashes. Like, if we saw the sets coming in the future were like garbage, or maybe when the next, era comes out, and maybe the new fad thing they come out with looks absolutely trash and people don't like it, which will probably happen, we can talk about crashes then, right? But as of for now, it looks like for the next year, we have a very good, strong market that's going to be here. I don't see this like day when just for some reason the whole market flips and everybody just goes out of Pokemon. Like, I don't see that happening with all these good sets and just how this market came to be. Just the Pokemon's doing such great things right now. Even like, I don't know if you guys know, but like McDonald's has the Happy Meal thing. Like have you guys seen that? It's like Pokemon is super relevant right now. And this boom, honestly, it really only started like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Like, we're kind of still, in my opinion, still in the infancy of this whole boom thing, and people are already talking about crashes. I think it's crazy. Honestly, I guess I'm being more positive than a lot of people are. I don't think we're anywhere near a crash. And maybe after a year from now, maybe we can start talking about crashes because we don't know how the next era is going to be, right? Because we still have this whole year of this era, right? So, I guess that's all I want to talk about is this. So many people talking about this day when it's going to come soon. This crash thing. I don't see it happening. So, I guess that's all I want to talk about because I've been seeing so many of these, channels talking about crashes and stuff. I don't understand it. I don't see it coming anytime soon. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Like all these people talking about market crashes and your thoughts about market crashes. And I think when the market does cool down, I don't think it's going to be a crash like people are thinking it's going to be. But yeah, that's just my opinion about this whole thing. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.